Hey guys, Shaky Tech Guru here with a really quick and cool tutorial which you can all use to look like some main hacker person. But it is something that software engineers and programmers do and deal with, and they even look at every day. Now please know this, that I know that some of you are new to this, but have some trust in me. The commands that I will show you are new to you, and I was new to them as well when I first learned them. So anyways, the first thing that you will need to do is to go to terminal or command prompt. For those who are using Ubuntu Linux or any other Linux distribution that you have, or you are using a Mac, you will use terminal. For those on a Windows machine, you'll be using command prompt. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and access terminal by pressing command space, or you could use your launchpad to access terminal. All you do is click on launchpad and type in terminal, and there you are. So you could use it either way. Now if you were to do it the command space way and use the spotlight search, all you do is type in terminal, and you can hit enter directly, or you can wait for your results to show and double click on terminal. Now I already have my terminal window open. Now of course you guys know that the video's name is called making a folder in terminal. Now a folder is called a directory, by the way, for those who are curious on what a folder is called in computer science terms. So anyways, now the first thing you see here in terminal is the last login line, and it will show you the day, the date, and the time that you last logged in. And then, of course, it will show you on the second line the name of your computer and your user folder. Basically, the username you log into onto your computer. However, to do anything, we need to know where we are, basically, in terminal. So first of all, we're going to do pwd, which means print work directory, and that tells us, hey, that we're in the users folder, and the user that we've selected is Tiki Tech Guru. And now I'm going to type in ls, which means the list, and this is going to list the active folders or files that are in the user folder. So as you can see, desktop, documents, downloads, library, movies, music, pictures, and public. So those are the folders right there. So now this is what it would look like if you were to use your GUI. So in your GUI, it would look like this. As if we were going to Finder, we're going to be clicking on my folder, and as you saw in the terminal, desktop, documents, downloads, movies, music, pictures, and public, those were the folders that were listed. Supposedly, if I want to go to the desktop folder and create a folder, I will type in this. Now I'm going to need two things here: the cd command, which means change directory, and then the absolute path. Now for the guys who want to do it the relative way, they are welcome to, but I like to always do mine in the absolute way. So I'm going to go ahead and typing in cd, then I'm going to type in slash users slash tiki tech guru slash desktop, and I'm going to go ahead and hit enter. And so this new line right here now shows that, hey, I'm in the desktop folder of the Tiki Tech Guru user folder. So now, to know anything or where we are exactly as of now in this whole process of viewing things from the terminal, we're going to do pwd semicolon and ls and hit enter. Now this tells us and a return to output that we are currently in the desktop folder, and I don't have any files listed, so that is why, as you can see, that ls, I don't have anything listed on there for that. That right there was called chaining. So basically you chain two commands together. So rather than you typing in pwd, then you type in ls, you do both of the commands together. So here is what we're going to do to make the folder. Now we're going to use we're going to type in mkdir. I'm going to name this folder that I'm going to create folder, just like that, and hit enter. And as you see right in front of you, that this folder comes up. Alright guys, so this is the universal method for creating a folder anywhere. And also, I'm going to turn things up a little bit and show you a couple of extra perks. So this is how it works. I'm going to be covering how to create multiple folders and how to create a folder with a space. Now, watch carefully. So for multiple folders, we're going to go ahead and do pwd, and I'm going to chain it again to cd space slash users slash tiki tech guru slash desktop slash folder. Now, when I hit enter, that shows that, hey, I'm in the path of my desktop and I have switched to the folder I created in the desktop environment. So going from there, I'm going to go ahead and type in mkdir, and here are the folders we're going to create. And this is just a demo for you guys. So we're going to do sub space folder space family space me space my documents and hit enter. So you see that there is no output given whatsoever. However, all those folders are created in the folder. Now, going into creating a folder with a space. Now, if I am supposedly doing mkdir and then doing sub space folder, and I'm going to name this 2 and sub 2 folder 2, when we will see in the GUI preview, you'll see that there is a folder called sub2 and then there's a folder called folder2. However, if you want to denote that you want to add a space into your folder that you create and name, this is how it would be done. You're going to do mkdir, and then you're going to do demo, then we're going to do underscore, and we're going to do folder. Now, as I've told you guys before, that this is my demo of how I am naming folders. So there it is. Now let's go ahead and look at all of this in the GUI preview. Alright guys, so in our GUI preview, we're going to go ahead and open up our folder. And as you recall that the space that we were denoting with the underscore, that is how our demo folder would look. And the other folders that we created when we typed in mkdir space sub space folder space family space me, and then I did another rerun of that demo of doing sub 2 then folder 2. All of those look like this, and that is how that would look. So that is the GUI preview for that. So that is a wrap up, guys, on how to make folders on terminal or command prompt without using the GUI. And this can be done anywhere on the computer with any folder.